Now, I'm not someone who's been playing Counter-Strike since the very beginning. I wasn't playing when I was 5 on an old 300-pound CRT monitor using my grandma's old E-machine that could barely handle World of Warcraft raids. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into PC gaming until I was around 12. My childhood gaming sessions were typically short, unless I was in a car with my family driving for 26 straight hours heading to Tampa, like every white family ever. My very first experience in gaming that I can remember was when I was in kindergarten. We had an old Macintosh that I played this sandbox game on. Like, you were literally in a sandbox as a small bulldozer and you had to dig treasure or some shit. Besides that, the first 12 years of my life, I had gamed as a typical Nintendo fanboy. Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy Advanced SP, the GameCube, the Wii. Then, one day I was hanging out with my cousin. He introduced me into the world of PC gaming. I managed to save up enough money and convince my mom to let me buy the parts I needed to build my own PC at 12 years old. And from that point on, I became one with the online community of fat, sweaty, basement-dwelling, Dorito-eating losers that literally have nothing better to do except browse Reddit and own.gg. I started playing Counter-Strike shortly after Csgo skins came out back in August of 2013. I was into competitive FPS games, but around this time, not only was I a console gamer, my balls hadn't dropped yet, and I was religiously playing Minecraft and Call of Duty on the Xbox with my friends. It wasn't until I started playing CSGO on the PC that I really felt that learning curve and edge PC FPSs had versus casual console games like Black Ops 2. I loved this game so much. I have over 2,500 hours in the game. I streamed it almost every day, 6 to 8 hours a day. I've spent over $3,000 on skins in this game, and I've made about $30,000 in selling skins and gambling on those sketch-ass websites. So what made CSGO so fun for me back then? I think in the beginning, it was my introduction to PC competitive shooters. So playing with my friends while climbing the ranks of silver in hell was so much fun to me. That mixed with the insane hype CSGO was getting on Twitch and YouTube for almost 4 years straight, being the top game people played was a big influence. Being a content creator, you naturally gravitate towards games that are pushing really good numbers on the platforms you're on. So that public validation of a hype game, plus the fact I genuinely enjoyed the game, fueled my reason to play for as long as I did. I love the community Counter-Strike brought to the world of gaming. Valve understood that a solid community can do so much more than just support their game by playing, buying skins to increase skill, and starting up early gambling addictions. Custom servers aren't a new thing. They've been around since the original Counter-Strike. Community-made custom servers, plugins, maps, and game modes opened a completely new world of possibilities with CSGO, and is one reason why I wasted so much of my fucking life in high school playing this shit. I could queue for matchmaking with friends for hours, eventually D-rank back into Gold Nova, rage quit competitive, and hop on custom servers. There's everything from b-hopping, surfing, scouts and knives, surf deathmatch, op servers, 1v1 servers, KZ servers, you name it, it's there to distract you from how shit your rank is. Adding skins to CSGO was undeniably one of the biggest reasons why this game sparked in popularity in 2013. If you don't remember, CSGO wasn't huge when it first came out. Yeah, it had players, but it wasn't the god tier hit Valve was hoping the game would be. Having cosmetic skins in your game wasn't a foreign idea even back in 2013. It just didn't happen as often. Valve heavily pushed the ass-riddled microtransaction case unboxings where kids would gamble their lunch money for the week in hopes they could finally unbox their dream knife. Having cool looking rare skins to flex to your shitty Silver 1 friends who haven't been able to steal their mom's credit card is one thing, but Valve really kicked this shit up a notch with the Steam marketplace. Adding value to pixels on a fucking screen has been done before in gaming, but never to the scale of a big boy company like Valve, especially where this company has millions of virgins on their platform every day. Having skins worth real life money is one thing, but then having those skins on a marketplace where people actually partake and give a shit was completely unheard of. Millions and millions of knife unboxing videos, trade ups to really rare skins videos, people trading entire inventories for one specific fucking item worth more than my car, house, and bank account combined. CSGO had the perfect balance of crackheads wanting to become the next Shrek proud, finally achieving global elite in matchmaking and rank S in ESEA, while feeding their addiction of gray area gambling with $1,000 case openings and gambling their skins away. I don't think any regular CS player could have predicted this game to get as hyped as it was back in the day. Gambling blew all of that shit out of the water and into fucking space, Elon Musk style. It was one thing to unbox a knife worth a couple $100. It's fucking galaxy brain when you're able to gamble CSGO inventories worth more than your mom's mortgage at the age of 16. I call this gray area gambling. Back when gambling sites were first introduced to CSGO, it seemed pretty harmless. These sites weren't super advanced, and not a lot of people were willing to lose their precious skins they've spent months saving towards to finally get, thinking if they spend 3 months rent on a knife, they'll magically move up from Gold Nova 1 to LEM. Then the big boy YouTubers and streamers came in and realized the potential this could have both for content and to make a mother holy fucking shit amount of money. You thought CSGO opening videos were popular? Holy fucking shit. As expected, once people started making millions of dollars gambling, making videos promoting this gray area gambling, and even YouTubers and esports orgs like FaZe Clan making gambling websites, Big Daddy Valve stepped in and banned this shit in an attempt to fully stop the use of gambling and illegal activity being used with their in-game items. What was once considered to be one of the greatest competitive FPSs on PC was now just looked at as a cash cow. The reason why kids under 21 and in most cases 18 were able to gamble and make money was because by definition they weren't gambling money. The government hadn't deemed Counter-Strike in-game skins as a form of legitimate transactable currency, so therefore no form of gambling with real money was actually happening. Most gambling sites and online marketplaces where you could buy and sell skins with real money were taken down due to the fear of getting sued into the afterlife. There were a decent amount of creators that were caught in this gambling mess, where they were allegedly exposed as owners of sites they were promoting and not being transparent with their viewers of said ownership. Others claimed sites were rigged in their favor, saying they were scamming their viewers. Many careers were ruined, which long-term wise really sucks, but god damn they made a metric ton of money. Okay, I got a little off track. I love this chapter of CSGO. The gambling era for me was when CSGO was at its peak in my opinion. I managed to hit my highest rank in MM ever, LEM. I had a pretty expensive inventory and was even able to pay rent for the year with how often I f***ed around and gambled random skins I had. But once gambling sites and other skin selling marketplaces were getting taken down, the value of skins went down and the hype of the game started to die. They changed something with how the rank system worked around this time as well. I managed to top frag, win the game, and still lost my rank once they implemented these changes. This, along with not being able to gamble, trade, or bet on competitive matches, made me and my friends lose interest in the game. Matchmaking was boring now because they up the rank system, skins were irrelevant, and even custom games and servers were starting to get old. Unfortunately, everything great must come to an end. For me, CSGO was the game that really got me into competitive shooters, and more importantly, gaming in general on PC. I will always cherish the memories I had with my friends playing this game. All the hours I dumped into surfing, just chilling with chat on my stream at twitch.tv/GoldMine. All the hours I spent learning the system of trading to work towards an expensive knife. All the money I made fucking around having fun with friends gambling. Like Minecraft, I can't stand to play this shit anymore, but there will always be a special place in my heart for this game. Oh, also, fuck this. What the fuck is this bullshit, Valve?